Check, check, 1, 2. Let's see if we can bring a chat window up. There we go. Chat window. Hey, how you going? Good to see you guys. Decided to give it a bit of a go here from the Aero Club, just really to test out my setup and see how quickly I can get set up. And yeah, I managed to miss the arrival of Emirates. I'll be able to post the video later, but yeah, unfortunately work commitments meant I couldn't get out here in time to set up and get started streaming. But yeah, it's not a bad day, but the wind is really, really cold, so I really don't know how long I'll be able to stay. Hey Telly, how you going? Let's camp. Hey. Let me tell you, it's cold. I don't know how Mike does it for hours and hours and hours. It's freezing. My hands are already freezing. Fortunately, I bought some gloves, so I'm going to grab those out of my bag, and let's get this takeoff for you. Oh, nice frame rate. So looks like the props are just completely stopped. Of course they're not, but it's a wonderful special effect that the camera rate just perfectly synchronized with the prop rotation, and end up with that that effect where the props just sort of seem to be sitting there, and now he's throttled back, and yeah, we're away again. So I haven't thrown the lens extender on today. Was tempted. There's plenty of light for it. So yeah, we may end up doing that before long. Yeah. So how's everybody going? Hello from Christchurch Hospital. What the heck are you doing in Christchurch Hospital? I hope you're visiting somebody, Sam, not there as a patient. That would be ungood. Let me know what you're up to, mate. Bit worrying hearing that sort of thing. Got the student pilots from the Aviation Academy just preparing to start up, so we're going to get a little bit of baby prop action going fairly shortly. The boys climbing in the into the little warrior there. Oh man, Sam, what have you done to yourself, mate? That's not good. At least you're able to communicate with us, so it can't be that bad. You can't be in intensive care. me just have a bit of a... Oh, I think I see something revving its engines way over here. That's a C-130 doing some more engine tests. And we've got a cheeky wee dashie just popped in. Here we go. I hear a lot of kids are off school today on a teachers only day, so yeah. They got a 4-day weekend, which isn't too bad. Wish I could have a 4-day weekend. Of course, I'd have to go back to school. Some say I should have gone back to school a long time ago. Oh, mate. Yeah, let people fight it out. You can't be the police. That's the police's job. They should be in the square, eh? Yeah, mate. I hope you're not too badly damaged. Of course, being knocked unconscious is pretty concerning. But you're in the right place and you'll be well taken care of, I'm sure. Yeah, mate. Yeah. You don't want to go jumping into things. Well, I think you found that out the hard way, mate. But yeah, you've got a good heart, Sam. I know that. But yeah. Unfortunately, trying to do the right thing can often lead to bad things. Yeah, well, gang members, mate, let me tell you, you want to stay right away from that sort of thing. Oh, mate, seriously, mate, you should not get involved when those guys are going at it. You don't want to be playing referee in a game of rugby league with weapons and all that sort of thing. Who knows what those guys have got? So yeah, just yeah. I hope you get well soon, mate. Let me just quickly whip round and get this Jetstar, which has just arrived, while I've been busy expressing concern to Sam there. Telly 2 sheep, yep, that's probably what I would have done. I might have pulled out a phone to actually video it or something. The police would be really, really keen to have that sort of evidence. But yeah, nah, I'm not a tough guy, and there's no way I'm getting involved when legitimate tough guys are going at it. So here's Jetstar. Now we missed Emirates, but I will be posting the video. Some of the Emirates videos are doing really, really well. One has got nearly 50,000 views, so pretty astonished about that. That's the one with Captain Emily. The other one, of course, is the go around, and that's around 20,000 views, which is pretty amazing for a channel with, well, when I took the videos, there were in one case less than 100 subscribers, in the other case only 200 subscribers, and now we're knocking on 700. I hope that we can get a few more and get to our magic 1,000, which is sort of the aim for all YouTubers, really. Try and get to that 1,000 subscriber level, and once you're there and you've got enough video hours watched, then you can get monetized, and it brings with it all those good things that you have with channel memberships and being able to have emojis and all that sort of carry on. Yeah. Whoa, bit of a rock and roll there. Yeah. Yes, bit of a last minute adjustment to drop that one down. Yeah, very, very good. These Air New Zealand guys are just amazing, eh? All that training they do going in and out of Wellington, I reckon. Need to stay till Emirates leaves, you reckon? I don't know, I reckon I'll be kicked out of the Aero Club before then. Hey mate. Yeah, oh mate, that's just shocking. Shocking news, mate. I wish you all the best, speedy recovery and all that, mate. Heart of gold, like I say. And yeah, last thing you want to do is get involved with gang members, mate. So I think we might just have to leave it there. But yeah, I wish you all the best, mate. How's the sound, by the way? And sort of threw everything together straight out of the bag. So I'm hoping that everything's sort of behaved itself. Thanks, let's get the old 5x5. Might just about be the first emoji that we come up with is the 5x5. Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. 10 by 10. Oh, crikey. 20 by 20. 20/20 vision going on. Might go back to the Hercules. Been doing a lot of these hands and things with just one hand, trying to keep warm and eat something at the same time. That's rather a pretty colour scheme they've got on that one. If it sounds there, then yeah, they could do worse. Really? Is Kevin coming to Christchurch again? See if you can't get one of these baby props to on a takeoff roll or something. There we go. Bouncing along the wee runway there. Grass strip. And up and out of here. And I'll whip back and get this here in New Zealand. Oh, another one of those frozen props. Perfect with the frame rate. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like those ones. Yeah, I don't really know what the story is with Kevin. Probably, I'm going to say I doubt it. I can get in touch with him and find out, but yeah, I wouldn't have thought so. It's a long weekend. Yeah, who knows? see, here we go, another starter. No. Engine says no. Said no again. Yeah, I've heard it backfire more than once when it's been coming into land. So yeah, I don't know that engine is entirely 100%. But, yeah, it definitely is saying no. While they're going to sort it out, I think we've got a bit of sheep herding going on over here, and what I actually wanted to focus on is this thing. Look at that, a beautiful aircraft coming in there. Star Alliance. Beautiful. Believe it or not, they've actually got that other engine started. Looks like a bit of a day for the mowers. So we've got this guy over here working on his mower. And we had another one. He's just disappeared. He's going around the edges. He's disappeared. Anyway. Tizzy on the way out. So if I see the second mower again, I'll whip round and see if I can't see him, but it was just a big ride-on mower. He's just going right round the very edges of the fence line, taking care of the grass. Obviously this larger mower taking care of all the trim around the taxiways and the main runway. Sounds here. Might have been the one we saw come in earlier. Very nice looking aircraft with the gold and the white fuselage. Sort of shades of Gulf Air, if you've seen that on Airliners Live or one of those Manchester streams. Gulf Air is legitimately beautiful aircraft. One of the very nicest liveries. The other nice livery they have at Manchester, of course, is the Virgin A350s, especially the 1000. They just look absolutely fantastic with the Virgin red. It's just one of those reds that's just absolutely perfect on a large vehicle. Yep, that's the one. Thanks, mate. Oh yeah, I can see him over there. Let's see if I can't pick him up. Here he comes. Not going to go off right from the intersection. He's going to go back a little bit further. Hercules is definitely revving the engines quite noticeably. You can hear it right over here, even though I've got the earphones on. Very nice. Whoa, he's off like a rocket. Look at that. Once that landing gear goes up, those things just take off vertically. Really noticeable change in climb. I'll whip you around and have a bit more of a look at this Hercules. Hi Robbie, thanks so much mate, thanks for subscribing at least. Yeah, we can't do anything about monetization. If you want to support my channel, what I suggest you do is go support either NZ1 Aviation, Wellington Flights Live, or Sky Squad TV. If you want to support me, you can repay me by supporting those other guys. You're probably already signed up with them, but if you're not, then the links are in my channel description. So yeah, those guys have helped me out immensely, both inspiring me to get on and try and do this, and they've been offering tips and tricks along the way to get me started, and yeah, they're always welcoming and full of good words. So yeah, if you want to support me, you can't really do that beyond subscribing and liking my videos. There's an awful lot of videos there to go and like, particularly A380 movements. I'm sort of becoming a bit of a one plane channel at the moment, and at least until I get off to Japan, where I'll get a lot more content. Telly NZ, yeah, the Green Goblin. Yeah, good on you, Robbie. Yeah, they're a lot more experienced than I am, and yeah, and Kevin in particular, he's really well known now. He's done a lot, been on TV several times. It's been in national newspapers a few times, and yeah. Oh, fantastic. Thanks so much, Robbie. That's awesome. Yeah, we've got a bit of a lull while we're waiting for some more action. So just concentrating on that Hercules doing the engine tests down there. Yes, the grey goblin, the green goblin. I'm really tempted to put the lens extender on and see how much closer we actually get. So I might just do that while we've got not a lot to look at. I will see. There's my mouse. Wellington flight's on from 5:30. Well, that's great. I'll just put that up while I put on the lens extender, so you don't sort of see all sorts of interesting things going on. Take that off. Oops. I have to bring it around here. Righto. Let's put the lens extender on, so prepare. Yeah, it's just a little bit nicer, isn't it? Right, I told you we had another mower going, and here he is. the extra mower. So that guy just doing the little stuff that our friend out here cannot cope with. Well, I see we've got our arrival from Wellington holding back. So this is how much closer the tele-extender will actually let us go and zoom in on those guys. So he's waiting while this fella comes out. So yeah, he's going to head off there, and then of course that allows this guy to actually get into the gate. Passengers disembark, make them happy. Nothing worse than being stuck on the tarmac after you've landed. Don't mind being stuck on the tarmac when I'm going somewhere, but after I've landed, I actually want to get off the plane and get on my holiday or get to my business meeting or whatever it is. And our star of the show. Let's find you. New Zealand, where are you going? He's going a long way down. A long way down. Not all the way down, but certainly down to, I guess, A3. And he's waiting for something we'll be able to catch. Now we've got the lens extender on, we can actually see these guys. Good stuff. There you go, 6 props on 2 aircraft. and a baby prop in the middle. There you go. Just photo bombing us. I love that effect, and you'll see them dial back the throttles not too distant future, and they'll start to rotate. Here we go. How good is that? Right, and our boys from the club, Aero Club Aviation Academy, they're going to go down, and then they're going to turn around on the runway and head back out. And the good news is the wind's dropped away, and it's the wind chill has definitely gone with it, so it's not so bad standing out here holding onto a camera. I'm not a winter person. I definitely don't like standing out in the cold. Cold is not my friend. It's going a long way down. All right, that's where you're going. Okay. Air New Zealand ATR being towed back around there. Jetstar being pushed back. You get two guesses as to where it's going. The first and obvious guess is Auckland. The second and obvious guess is probably Wellington, but I'm going to put my money on Auckland. There we go. It's JQ 236, and it is in fact off to Auckland. It's supposed to depart at 150, now 218. Well, more like 221, but at least he's pushed back. Is he going to get in Air New Zealand's way? We've got Air New Zealand coming out over here. He might just go straight to the intersection and take off from the intersection. No. It's a day for running down the runway and doing a turnaround. So just like the Aero Club Aviation Academy guys, taxi down the runway till you get to takeoff point and spin it round and off you go. So he's unlapped himself from Jetstar, and he's going to do a Yui. Here we go. Almost a handbrake turn. And he's out of here. And you'll see him throttle back, and the props will start revolving. There we go. Very nice. Whip round, because our friends at Jetstar have reached their point. Here's Hercules still working on its engines, and coming into view just over here is Jetstar. Off to Auckland, where it might be a bit warmer. Get round and get Qantas. One of the gentler Qantas touchdowns you ever see. They're quite renowned for actually smashing it into the tarmac. You definitely know you've landed when you're flying Qantas, in my experience. Air New Zealand tends to be a lot gentler on their undercarriage. I'm sure the engineers thank them for it. Thanks, Telly Two Sheep. What have we got? Ooh, little baby prop. Getting a bit closer for Qantas. Team No Pause. Well, we'll catch up with Qantas in a minute. In the meantime, we've got Air New Zealand about to take off. noticeable audio difference between the Neos and the CEO's conventional engine option aircraft, not the chief executive officers. The CEOs are definitely louder. There we go. New Zealand waiting for. Usually Qantas come in pairs, so I wonder if this is. Or Jetstar. Yeah, Jetstar. Yeah, legitimate butter landing there by Jetstar. Good shot. New Zealand appearing to take off down here. Apologies for that. Almost tripped over the tripod. Don't want to be a Kiwi does stuff. But there we go. Catastrophe avoided. And there we go. Lovely. And since I need the practice, here's another one. That's what you missed with the last one. We almost tripped over the tripod, so there you go. That's a genuine article. Let's see what we've got going on. With the Hercules, shut down. Engine tests all done by the looks of things. We got a incoming, looks like another sounds here. Here we go. Oh no, Flying Doctor. Past the fire station. Yeah, I love the low frame rate too. It's one thing that sort of prompted me to buy the same camera as Kevin has. I loved watching his streams when with the takeoffs from Wellington. We just got those low frame rates just made the props just stand still. You know, it's a legitimately awesome thing to see. What do we got here? We got New Zealand ATR. Looks, is it an ATR? Yes, it is an ATR. quite often you'll see them actually gun it from this taxiway and actually start their takeoff roll actually on this taxiway before they actually legitimately get to the runway. Pretty close. I know. Actually, it didn't come to a complete stop, but there you go. And here we go. There you go, another one in the books. Happy with that. Getting a bit better. Here's another ATR being towed back from engineering. Those props are genuinely stopped. It's not a trick of the camera. So there we go, another ATR back in the fleet, ready to take passengers where they need to go. And if I get around here in time, we'll get this dashy landing. So just show you mower cam again. This guy doing the edges. And this guy doing the big sections in the middle. And just to show you why we come out here, we come out here to film this. And today it's butted its landing. Another really beautiful landing. I'll be posting that video later on the channel. Unfortunately, I didn't quite get here in time to go live, but I will post that video. Not sure about coming out again tomorrow or Sunday, but yeah, all depends on domestic situation. If I get clearance from CHC traffic control, I may be able to get out and do a bit of a stream tomorrow, but if that doesn't work out, then other streamers accepted, I'll sort of look at maybe on Sunday or even Monday. Unfortunately, the Aero Club's going to be closed. We're sort of working on the possibility of getting access at some stage during the weekends, but it's been we hope to get something done as far as access on the weekends, but because it's a wonderful place to actually film from over here. We really wish that we would have been able to accommodate Sid Squad when they came over. As it was, the mound was all right. I think Kurt managed to get some reasonable streams in from the mound at the end of Herwood Road. But I think if we'd managed to actually get them in over here, would have been a lot more enjoyable, and we probably could have sold a few cups of tea and coffee and a few snacks and what have you. So yeah, something for the Aero Club people to think about perhaps. There's a genuine interest in being open on the weekends, I think. Just keep our eyes on the Star Alliance all black livery, and just see, in fact, if I can find when he's due out. they have updated flight radar, and it loads differently than it used to. Departure board, and what do we got coming up to 3 o'clock? Right, it's saying 5 past for that, for departure. We've got an arrival. It's like another ATR. Terrific. He'll go past the other one. This Dashi that's waiting. Go past the Dashi. Make his turn there. The Dashi will come out. And what we've seen them do is actually run back down the runway and then turn around. And that is in fact exactly what this guy's going to do. So they come out on the intersection and then they run down the runway and then they pull a U-ey and then take off. Why they can't just run down the main taxiway in the back there, I do not know. Doesn't seem to be any traffic back there, and nobody's pushing back, so yeah, very interesting that they've sort of adopted this technique of run down the runway, get down to the get down to this intersection down here and then pull a U-ey. Maybe it's just practice, who knows. Here we go. And if he gets his revs up, we should see the props stop. Because of the camera rate, of course. Not because the engines have had any malfunction or anything like that. Let's watch the shadows. The shadows will actually freeze. Certainly a lot of heat coming off those engines. Look at that. Look at the heat coming off the engines. Quite noticeable, isn't it? Here we go. And the Dashi has not got the same revs as the ATR. Okay, one's a 4-bladed prop, the other's a 6-bladed prop, but yeah, that's really interesting. The frame rate is obviously not quite coinciding with the Dashi, but it definitely does for the ATR. Really interesting. And behind a pole, structural integrity column. Pilatus PC 12. Another sounds here. Got a fire engine there. 3 fire engines in fact. One there, one there. Maybe 3. Red fire engine down there is an electric fire engine, the first in the southern hemisphere that's an electric fire engine. It's basically a big BMW i3, and I happen to drive a BMW i3, and basically it's electric, and it has an extra motor. I believe they've got a turbo diesel motor which drives a generator to generate electricity. I believe they're going to build a 6-wheel variant similar to the green ones they've got. But they're trying out this one in the first instance, and I believe they're very, very proud of it. Certainly rips down the runway. I've seen them doing runway inspections using it, and it's genuinely quick. There it is, Thunderbird 1. And they're going to apparently build the same as these two green ones that you saw, a six-wheeled variant for the with an electric chassis, and that will be quite something when we get to see it. Now, how far away are you from leaving? Go to earlier flights. Arriving ATR and departing ATR. The noise you hear is a Warrior 2, which is a training aircraft here at the flight school. And that will be taxiing out, and we shouldn't hear too much more noise from him. And the noise that you will be able to hear coming off of this ATR 72-600. Just as I say that, this noisy thing starts up. So there you go. You can't win sometimes. And here we go. ATR 72-600. Oops. Just caught up on my jacket there. And there we go. The one good thing about this tele-extender, it enables us to do long tracking shots like this. And yeah, I've done one in the summertime when I first got the tele-extender to chase after the Emirates EK413, which is the departing flight from Christchurch back to Sydney and then on to Dubai, and I was able to track it for ages and ages, basically until it was back over the Alps. In fact, I tracked it for so long, ended up getting a bit bored, just tracking. And because the aircraft's so large, we were able to keep it in focus pretty much the whole time. These aircraft, the ATR-72s, quite a bit smaller, and yet we're able to track this. It's not getting a lot further away, it's just getting higher in altitude all the time. May eventually lose it in the cloud. But, yeah. We've had an arrival here, which is a little fancy jet, baby fancy jet. Very nice. N2WG, if you want to look it up on Flight Radar. And it's actually quite quiet, noticeably quieter than the props. Lovely little aircraft. Still tracking that. Still tracking. Had a wee dashy arrive. And I'll pull you down to have a look at the baby jet that's arrived. There we go. Lovely little aircraft. Well, I'm still waiting for the All Black Star Alliance aircraft to push back. That's going to be my last one. It was supposed to leave at 3:05, and yeah, it's a little late, but there we go. Oh, we've got a change of ops. We've got a change of ops because we've got an ATR arriving from the south. So they've switched ops from 20 to 02, I believe. If I've got it round the wrong way, I apologise. But 20 or 02 operations have been swapped. So we've had a change of wind. You can see it on the windsock there. It's very, very gentle, but it has swung around a little bit to the north. Well, here we go. OAB arrived. Of course, I should have been looking to the south because we have had that change of ops. But now we've got two all-black jet aircraft on the ground here in Christchurch. OAB, which is the standard New Zealand all-black livery, and we've got the beautiful OYB, which is in the Star Alliance all-black. Hey, Christchurch Aviation, good to see you, mate. Look what we've got on the screen there for you. OAB. Almost might be a thumbnail, that one. OAB passing in front of Emirates. Like he's going into 19. Great. Yeah, OAB, and it's parked right next to OYB. There you go. Two all black jet aircraft in the same shot. How good is that? Alrighty, another arrival. Flying Doctor. Always good to see the Flying Doctor. And the little biz jet, fancy jet that we saw arriving earlier is on its way back out again. So it's dropped off a couple of passengers. Couple of business looking gentlemen, and it's on its way back out again. It's all go here. We've got a helicopter. And we got that sounds here, just heading off. Nice. And we've got the Warriors, not the football type, but the aircraft types. MBE, and we've got our pretty business jet, fancy jet, so I like to call them. And he's sort of headed back out towards the takeoff point as well. But then we've got Air New Zealand, and they're in fact waiting for someone else. Bounce, bounce. Just two bounces. He's going to go past the waiting, departing traffic. Starting to be a bit of a queue. So we've got the ATR coming out. I actually wondered if the BizJet was going to get out before him, because obviously the BizJet's going to be faster. And up in the sky, up here, where are you? Where are you? Frame of reference. Right above you. You can see Qantas. Qantas on its downwind run. And let's get back to the takeoff. Go. BizJet is going to get out next. Off and out of here. And we've got our Dashi. And I see some beacons on OYB, so we're going to see the all black Star Alliance aircraft taking off in the not too distant future. In fact, he's pushing all the way back. Because I'm so keen on that, I'm going to flag that particular takeoff. I'm going to grab this one for my all black liveries playlist. So if you hadn't checked it out, I've got a few videos in there with some of the all black liveries. Not too many of the Star Alliance. In fact, I'll be filling it up with the arrival and this departure of Star Alliance all black livery. Genuinely lovely looking aircraft, really nice balance to it. And the cheeky dashy, which unfortunately we're not going to follow, we're just going to follow Star Alliance all black unique aircraft. I actually had the pleasure of flying on this aircraft. I came back from Japan 2 years ago, and I flew from Japan to New Zealand on the 787, which is NZE, and was pleasantly surprised to find that my trip to Christchurch from Auckland was going to be on this aircraft, the Star Alliance all black. So I got 2 all black aircraft to complete my trip from the sunny shores of Japan and back here to New Zealand. So there's a photo bomb of Qantas arriving with the aftermarket scimitars. Each one of those scimitars, the set is $500,000 US to fit to that aircraft to make it a little bit more fuel efficient and so on. Gives it slightly longer range, of course, because the fuel efficiency has been improved. Oh, that's looking lovely. That really is nice. See if I can't take a few thumbnails. Clank. And clank. That's really looking nice. And we'll track that for a wee while. May lose it because we've got a few obstructions in the way, one of which is a flagpole. Oh no, we seem to have managed to avoid that. So we might be able to see it a little bit further. Lovely. Well, folks, wasn't really scheduling this stream today, so happy that we've actually managed to get it in. I'm going to be a pumpkin pretty shortly if I don't get out of here right now. So although Qantas is on there looking for a departure, here we got two Qantas. Can't quite get them both in at the same time, but we've got one Qantas in and the other Qantas out, and we've got the magnificent A380 in the background. I'm actually going to call it a day and get home, and yeah. So I will be posting the Emirates arrival. Seems to be a standard sort of a thing for me. And I'll be posting one or two other bits and pieces. The arrival of OYB, which you just saw. OAB, the other All Blacks livery, and then we've got of course we had one Qantas arrival, we had another Qantas arrival. Unfortunately I was keen on tracking OYB on its takeoff roll. We've had one or two sort of engine tests of a beautiful green undercoated Hercules. Looks like we've got life flight just over here, ready to take off back to Wellington, I would imagine. Wellington seems to be their home base, but now with Qantas sort of going to its gate behind Emirates over there, I'm going to call it a day. I want to thank everybody for turning up, and okay, awesome. Good to see you, Christchurch Aviation. Let me know if you do manage to get access to the Aero Club, because I would really love to come here on the weekend and do some streaming from here. But yeah, just see how we go. Once again, thanks everybody for coming today. And if you have some mates who are into plane spotting, spread the word. Easy enough. Just go to my posts, and there's a QR code, and you can just show them that on your phone, and they don't have to find anything, or share it however you can. And let's try and get to 1,000 subscribers. Once we're at 1,000 subscribers, then all sorts of good things can happen. Thanks very much for coming, and we'll see you on the next stream, which may be tomorrow.